Hi, I'm Steven, and this is my friend Macy. And thanks, Macy. We are going to just do a beginner intermediate ballet class for you. Thanks for joining us. So we're going to start together facing the bar in first position. We're going to reach the right leg out on the hand. We're going to draw across. We have a 1, back out 2. We have 3 and 4. Transfer. Other leg will come front. Now we're going to close. We have a closing 5 and 6. This one goes plie, reset, left leg, and excellent, Macy. We go again. 1 and 2, release, 3 and plie, transfer, and 5 and 6 and 7, reset. We're going to repeat the exercise, except the leg will draw derriere to the back. And then after that, we're going to also add sixth position and walking through the feet. So for this exercise, what we're trying to do is slowly warm up and open up the hips, and we're also making sure to start rolling through the feet. Okay? Thank you, Macy. Here we go. Ready, right leg out. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Transferring and in. Excellent. And soft stretch. Yes. Foot and front and in. Good. Again. Yes, and keep those shoulders square. Beautiful. Good work, Macy, and try not to look down. Yes. Last time, and in, and out. Foot, transfer derriere, and in, and in. Here we go. Sixth position, and 1, 2, yes. Very nice, Macy. Good. Try to really get that heel down to the floor each time. 8 more. Beautiful work. Both heels will come down. Let's just add this precisely. A nice demi. And lengthen. 1 more, and demi. And lengthen. We're going to slowly rotate to first position. And take a nice demi. Wonderful work. Thank you, Macy. Okay, let's move right along. We're going to take a plie exercise. And let's make sure before we start that our bar arm is precisely where we're going to want it to set us up for class. Does that feel okay, Macy?
Yeah.
Excellent. Good. Now, the arm is side, and we're going to go demi-plie across. And here, we're going to go through high fifth position. And great, Macy. Good. We have grand plie, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. And in first position, we're going to definitely release forward. We're going to come up through a flat spine. And the moment just to elevate her up and down. And arm will prepare side to start the port de bras just like in first. Very good. I'm sorry, this one go across. Okay. Good work. And here. Nice. And grand. Let's go toward the bar. And in second, we're going to go toward, and we're going to also go up, up, up and away. Beautiful port de bras. Back through the center. And fourth position, we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to start from tendu front. That's our preparation. We're going to taille forward. We're going to taille back. We're going to feel our inner thighs connect in fifth position here. Beautiful, Macy. From there, we're going to go port de bras circular. Good. All the way up and around. 7 and 8. Now we've got fifth. We have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, grand plie, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. This one's a little bit advanced, but let's do it because Macy can. We're going to do coupe derriere, lunge, and angle. This time, all the way around the world, circular port de bras, and 7, 8. Doing okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Macy. Excellent. Let's see here. And I think it's still recording. Maybe. I think it's just the screensaver. I'm going to check.
It's just like 5 minutes. It is.
Yay! That's cool. And I'm gonna just start from here. Okay. Good. It's going good. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And actually, because we started talking about the exercise from here, let's just make sure that we're both here. Lovely. Wiggle those fingers and thumb too, just to make sure there's a little bit of life there, and then you can let them relax. Beautiful. Here we go. Yes. Good. And demi-plane across. And now we go high fifth. Grand plane, just directly through the center. Good. And back up. Port bras forward. Yes. Nice adjustment with the bar hand here. Good. And just a moment to press. Back down where you started. Second position. Same idea. And across. Beautiful work. As you keep moving, make sure we're lifting our arches here. Yes. And we're going to bend toward and away. All the way to me. Beautiful. Nice with the core muscles. Good. Finding the tendu front. Tongue in. Reach, 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 reach. And all the way. 6, 7, 8. Circular port bras. There you go, Macy. Good. Thank you. Nice. Try to keep the legs vertical. Yes. Now we do the please in fifth. And stretch. Excellent. Keep reaching those knees right over toes. Right. Now watch how beautifully she does this one. Coupe back. And reach. And around. Forward space. Yes. Up. Make sure to finish strong. Nice work, Macy. Good. Now we're going to continue. We're going to go right into our Batma Tendu series. We're going to go into fifth position. I do often like to do a tendu from first, but for today we're just going to move into fifth. It's the summertime. Here we go. We have 5, 6. Arm will prepare right away. We have a front fifth. Front, we close, in, out, in. Now inside leg will go back. And we need to make sure that everything up here stays square and stays the same. So let's repeat from the front. Actually, we have 7, 8. We have a 1, a 2, a 3, and in, out, in. A back goes out, in, out. Super, in, out. Into the side, out, in, out. Yes, in, out, in. Keep the arm and coupe change. And coupe change. From here, same idea. 1, 2, 3. Bum, 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 bum. Open. Excellent. And with that bar arm, you can even press down a little bit. Beautiful, Macy. And then a coupe and through, and coupe and through. Gorgeous. When you do that coupe through, and everybody who's watching or dancing, can you have a little bit more foot articulation, almost as if, stunning, almost as if the foot has a spine, like in a was strong throughout the whole exercise, I had so much faith that you could just go right up. Can you try that again one more time and just have a little bit more sense of down to go up, 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 up. Stunning. And I think earlier too, I was having you stay with the music. Thanks for doing that. It's nice sometimes to repeat again a little bit slower. That was absolutely strong. Thank you. Let's do the classic 8-8 jetés, 8-8-4-4-2-2-1-1-1. Today, let's take out the 1-1-1. We're actually going to do a pas de cheval and a pas de cheval. Okay, just because after all of those jetés, I think it's really nice to let the ankle and the foot have a little bit of a relax there.
Do you want those to go to 45 or straight to the floor?
Oh, thanks for asking. Let's see, 45, I'm gonna say about 2 inches off the floor. Somewhere between 45 and your tendu. Very good, thank you. You know what, let's try to have it be pretty much the same place that the jetés go. So let's see that one. So if you do jeté, precisely, very, very good. Now let's see, before we go once, let's just sync up with music. So we have, I hope this one should work. We have slow, 2, 3, 4. And while we're marking, we're both making sure we're using our core muscles, just a little reminder. And 2, and 2, and 3. Good, easy, nice. Another thing that's nice to do is, maybe we can go here as we practice as well, just to remind us awareness. And 2, and 2, and all the way through, and pointing all the way through. For practice, that was pretty good. Okay, here we go, full out. Awesome. This time, you know what? Let's start with left foot. And I'm gonna say, dancer's choice, you can have the bar the whole time, or if you're feeling okay, you can release it here too. So it's completely your choice, and both are great options, okay? And 7 and 8, not too fast, wonderful, good. Stay square in the hips, yes, and good. Yes, feels like it's gonna be a little bit stuck, but you keep on moving, good. And a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, again, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, for 2, excellent, for 2, pas de cheval. And rest, thanks again. So one thing that I'm really loving too is when Macy dances that pas de cheval, I hear as a sound track or a sound score, I hear sort of a whoosh and a wave. Everybody try to say that with me. Macy, we've got sort of a whoosh and we've got sort of a wave. Isn't that fun? So it's actually a moment where, yes, we're doing a challenging technical exercise at bar, but you're dancing and you're expressing an energy through your dancing, which I love that. Beautifully done. Thank you. Let's move right along, something a tiny bit slower. We'll have a rond de jambe series. 5th position, and arms will prepare 5 and a 6. We have 7 and 8 and So we start with a play on the and. We're gonna draw up, again, down, and here, and there. Now, we're gonna stay with our standing leg melting, and we're gonna go secure, secure. That's our preparation. Quite good. Now we have regular regular rond de jambe à terre. We have front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back. Let's keep extending and bending like in the last one, and all the way back home. And then we'll review the arms as we do the reverse. That'll help inform us of what we just did. From the derriere we go, and 1 and 2. Now we're gonna continue with our frappe exercise. So most teachers say frappe means to strike, and I agree with them. Just strike, just strike, just strike. Yes. Now, I also like to think of it as to shave ice. Kind of like to make a frappe. So we're gonna go shave the ice, more shavings, excellent Macy, more shavings. You can extend, and have a little bit of a finish, and then go, excellent. Do a tiny bit slower actually, slow stay out. There we go, slow stay. Beautifully done, okay. Because in this exercise, we're gonna have moments where we do hold and stay, and we're gonna do a little bit of choreography now with the port de bras that's happening up top. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and let me retry that. We're gonna do less is more. We're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you. And then we have 1, 2, strike 3, arm 4, arm 5, strike 6, open 7, and then I like to snap on 8 just to put a period on the sentence. Very good. She did both hands. Nice. You could do one or both hands. And to the side we have strike 1, arm 2, strike 3, dance 4, dance 5, strike 6, open 7, snap 8. To the back we go, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really shave the ice. Last time side, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. Think assemble to finish. Something I noticed while we were practicing is the way that Macy's still making sure to use the bar like we had set in the plies. Awesome. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Lots of breath. And 7, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5. Really strike, open, finish. Good. Excellent standing leg, Macy. Good. And snap. Good. 4 and a 5, 6. Yes. One more time side. You got it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Let's go other side. And 1, 2. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And now same sense of strike. Good. Equal strike. Voila. To the rear, right behind you. Good. Nice and strong standing leg. Finish. Strong. 3 and a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8, and I'm quite good. When I'm dancing that exercise, sometimes I do a bit of a mistake, and that's okay because it's a tricky one. As long as you are still executing quite refined frappes, not a problem for me. Double page front. And inside leg is going to go back. We're going to take the arm to the arabesque line. Alisicone, and here. Arm will come all the way up. Now what we're going to do is passe inside leg, angle toward the bar. Dance yourself through a great big penché, back up. So it's développé front 1, and 2, and 3. Touch, close. Beautiful. Like a flower. And breathe. Make sure you're using the resistance. Good. And inside leg goes up
Oh.
and through. No worries. Yes.
So it goes to the
Very
back
good.
to out pop.
Yes. So let's just notice, where are we facing for this? So through the side, through Alice Lacombe, we will stay square hips and shoulders, touch, close, let the focus go out as you close back. So then from here, as you come up, you can go with the focus following, and that helps to kind of guide me to where I'm gonna go in the next thing. Excellent work. Make sure you fully finish, reach up through that penché. Beautiful. And then voila, here it comes. And 7 and 8 we go, extending, push. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Tandu 5th, inside leg back and push. And extend, tandu 5th. And great big push, we push. Extending, tandu 5th. Now, passe front, reach, 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 reach over here. And up, and letting go. Excellent, Macy. Take that penché moment one more time. And I rushed you a little bit to stay with the music. This time, we're gonna reach here. Beautiful. Keep this shoulder. Yes, ma'am. Gorgeous. Now, feel that stretch. Reach, stay, and finish. Thank you. We shall try. We're gonna go. Batma, 5th, let go. Thank you so much. And Batma, 5th, let go. Thank you so much. To the back, goes back. 5th, let go. Développé side, you can turn. Good job. And 1 Batma, 1 port de bras. 1 Batma, 1 port de bras. And stretch. 5th, and up. 5th, this time développé, and around. And you know what, afterwards we'll even do a little bit of a bow and a little bit of a curtsy, okay? There's always time for a bow and a curtsy. We're gonna actually do this with a partner. So, if anybody at home, if you have a friend, call your neighbor, dial a neighbor. So I'm gonna be here to support Macy the whole time. This time, if she wants, she can even go to full releve. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
We'll try it, okay? It's a challenge, okay? But because the bar work was so strong, we're gonna go for it.
Should I switch new out then?
Great question. How about you go développé, cross front, turn. I'm actually gonna go around and replace. So you just stay right there. Thank you for asking. And now we'll start with a plie sous-sus on the intro. Excellent, Macy. And we have close leg go. Thanks. Good. Okay, so we're moving into the center portion of class. This is a more intermediate tendu exercise that we've been building towards. So we're going to extend our left leg front to prepare. These are traveling, so we're gonna go down through 4th position, extend front. Down through 4th position, extend front. Beautiful. And down. Now we go through this écarté line and then down. Now our arms are gonna go up and around. We definitely show through coupé and extend.
Is this weird or straight leg?
And let's go back and notice that. Thank you for asking. We have a 1 and 2, a 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Moment of stretch. We immediately start to fondue there. We're going to pull and squeeze and cross. Excellent. Now extend, tombe, pas de bourrée. And sorry, let's come a little bit this way. And then, simple here, slicing side, soutenu. My favorite part of the step, down, around, and this is our and of 1. Okay, let's try marking that with music on the second side. And then I'll get out of the way a little bit. Thank you, Macy. Very good. That's right. Come a little tiny bit more upstage. Thank you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pull, tombe, pas de bourrée, and through, and slice. Other side, and 1. And here, and up, and through, Noticing your elbows, good. Yes. Let's come forward, arms gonna go here. And 2, and 3, and 4. Nice work, Macy. Thanks for doing that, okay? What I do like about that, even sometimes without music, is just to really reconnect, find those feet, find your gravity on the floor. Quite good. Now we'll see if we remember the other exercise. Here comes now. A couple things here. Let's try to emphasize the plie and then not a plie. Plie, not. So we are very much showing the difference here. Make sure you're using your head, neck, and shoulders at that position. Beautiful, Macy. I wonder if you could actually go a little bit tilting that way. See if you could go da-dun, dun-dun, da-dun, dun-dun. The weight is here, and we're not falling, but we are lifting. Stunning. Now, gracious and around. That's just how I want to see it. Good job. Here it comes. We have 1, 2, and 4. Correct. Just how I asked. Good. We pull, we push. Nice feet. 7 and 8. Other side. Beautiful. And stay. Go, stay. Go, stay. Left. And through. Now here goes front. We have a down, around. Quite good. Thank you, Macy. And then we're going to move on, but I should have told you this a little bit sooner. From the soutenu is almost like a gooey, 2, 3. Wonderful, Macy. Good. Bend and stretch. Yes, precisely. See how elegant? Good. Up and over. Up and over. And voila. Right on. Okay. Just to warm up the feet a little bit, let's start from our beautiful, nicely crossed 5th position. A demi-plie. We're going to go 4 changements. We have up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. Now, we're going to have a similar quality, but it's still springing, but it's back, home, re-prepare for left. And up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. Bum, bum, and ready for the next jumps. Okay? Yes. So, we are at high altitude here. We are at about 7,000 feet. And it's one of our hottest days, so we better jump, right? Okay, here we go. Might as well add that. Dun, 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 dun. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and a foot, and a foot. 7, 8. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, Macy. One more time. And easy, easy. Breathing, breathing, breathe, breathe. Simple. Heels down, heels down, heels. We're gonna have 5, 6, 7, 8. Glissade, jeté to the right. Glissade, jeté to the left. Glissade, assemblée this way. Glissade, assemblée this way. From here we have prepare, breathe, connect with your core muscles and your center here. Strong plie, go for the turn, pirouette, and down. Fantastic, Macy, thank you. Did you guys notice, did people notice how gracious the arms were as they went opening? It was stunning, okay? And left side, we have glissade, jeté left, glissade, jeté right, glissade, assemble, piqué forward, and down, and up, and down. Very nice. Does the term pirouette come from a cookie? Or is the cookie named after the pirouette? It's a twisty straw cookie. So anyway, try the arm this time, Macy. You're gonna go this way. I like it. So just noticing the different arms. What if it was Keep the arm center, and you're gonna close that left side. Fantastic, thank you. Here comes the music. Thank you. Okay, just make sure this is still going. It's going. Okay, good job. All right, thanks for showing all of that to me. See, last thing is gonna be fifth position, right foot back. Chasse, now just be thinking there's people watching you from the wings, watching you from the center of the house out there, and so just make sure that we're staying in our classical placement while we're growing out of it. Very good. 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3. Step, step, tour, jeté. Chasse, step, step. Grand jeté in a soda shop style. Okay? And then let's just have you keep moving. And we're gonna have music to have you run around. And other side open line to start. Step, step, tour, jeté. Chasse, step, step, throw. Grand jeté in a soda shop style. Yes. I started saying throw instead of jump, throw, simply because the word jeté means to throw or to jet. Here comes. Prepare 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, step, step, throw. That's right on. Good. And breathe. 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 Prepare, prepare, prepare. Step, step, throw. Beautifully done. Yes. Good. And we're going to pause. I'm just going to say one thing about how lovely that was. One thing that we all need to keep in mind while we do our tour jeté is just what Macy did, which is to have from her precise step, step,